opportunities. Yes, you have the freedom, but that does not identify you. Women literally don't understand that for a wealthy man to spend money on you is like the easiest thing that they can do. For them to send you go shopping or fly you somewhere, book you an apartment or room somewhere, it's like nothing. Literally like nothing. They spend this money, they make the same money in an hour. When he spends money on you, it does not mean that he cares about you. Girls go crazy with this lifestyle and the beautiful, luxurious things. Girl, it's not yours. It's always his. It is always his and will be his. It's the same thing. He would fall in love with you because you have a cat. Okay? Like, it is your cat. It will always be your cat. But he falls in love with you and your life and wants to be with you because you have this cat. He does not care. You know when he cares? Is when he prioritizes time for you to be with you and he checks on you throughout his busy day. They value you when they connect emotionally with you. It's the most expensive thing they can provide, emotional vulnerability. Before we start talking about where and how to meet billionaires, let's just quickly talk about answering the question, why do you need that guy in your life? Why do you want to attract them? Seriously, be brutally honest with yourself at least. You want to marry a rich guy? You want to date things? You need help with something financially? Like, answer it for yourself. Now, when you answered that question, ask yourself, why does this man needs you in his life? Women have such crazy expectations about men. It is crazy that girls literally are waiting for Prince Charming on a white Rolls Royce to knock their door. But babe, are you up to this man's level? No, seriously, why would a man who can have any woman in the world would choose you? I'm not trying to bring you down. I'm just trying to say that there's so much work to be done and it's so beautiful. There's so much to work on internally for you as a woman on a daily basis to become better and better. So you can stop going to all these places, sit and look for guys, but instead to start working on being a woman that these guys need, literally need, not just want, need in their life, that helps, that adds something into their life. In order for him to see you seriously, you cannot just take from his lifestyle and to have benefits from his life. You have to add something to his life. And being on the same level with your man does not mean to be rich. Oh my God. It means to be kind, to be giving, to be educated, to be emotionally intelligent, to make him feel safe, to be a safe place for him, where he wants to come back, where he wants to be. If you want to be in a higher society, it is extremely important to know etiquette, to act classy. Because when you are with him and he's with you, you both represent each other. You represent him, he represents you. If you embarrass yourself, you also embarrass him. It will sound harsh, but these guys right away, when they meet you, they put you either in a have fun box or a serious relationship girl box. The world of wealthy men and pretty women is not a fairy tale. It's a harsh world. It's a harsh environment where people judge, where people are so mean sometimes, and you have to be strong enough as a woman. How do I know? I had to go through all of that. Sometimes after an event, I would go home and literally cry. I felt so nasty and empty after being around some people. That's why it's so important to be a smart woman and to know how to protect yourself, to know your boundaries, because if you are not confident enough, if you don't know how to stand up for yourself, how to behave and how to act, people are going to eat you alive. And that's not only in a higher society, that's everywhere, babe. Like, seriously, you need to protect yourself. Who's going to tell you this if not me? Don't be mad at me. But at the same time, if you choose to be in this society, I don't want you to close your heart, because love exists. There is good people. It's just very rare. Because in order to be very successful, you have to become at some point emotionally unavailable. You have to close your heart and work freaking hard. But a woman with a closed heart is a miserable woman. Not just a woman, a man too. Now, if you're still listening, if you're still with me and you work on yourself, you are yourself, secure woman, you want to meet billionaires, where do you meet them? No, but I can't go to all of these places. You need to be rich to go to all of these places. No, you don't, especially as a woman. You just need to be a smart woman, a nice woman. When you are a woman, that carries so much power itself, you don't understand. Men always want nice and beautiful women around them. Nobody will ever ask you to pay for anything. But in order to get invited and to go to these places, you need to really work on your communication and relationship building skills. Babe, I'm going to remind you, I come from a culture where people don't smile. If you smile on the street, you're weird. Slavic face is a very famous thing. Like, seriously, we don't smile. You go in a luxurious restaurant in Moscow, and you walk in, they're going to look at you like this. Top to bottom. When women look at you like this, it's one of the best feelings. It means that there's everything right with you. Everything is more than okay with you. But when I moved to America and the culture here is completely different, everyone has these small talks, everybody is so nice and friendly. I had to really work on myself and my personality because here I was considered mean and cold. I love my culture because we are very straightforward. We don't hide anything. We just tell you everything straight to your face. I'm never gonna bullshit you. But here, their rules are different. I see it all the time when Slavic women, they walk in, they have the face, like they just don't look approachable. They don't look friendly. No man wants to be rejected. In order for them to come up and even make a connection to start talking to you, you at least need to show them that you're friendly, that you are, happy, open for it. Also, my connections and my network didn't happen overnight. It's not like I woke up one day and started getting to all these places. I live in the US for 7 years and now I'm finally at the point where I go to like the best restaurants in New York and Miami, and I definitely will see people that I know. I will say hi to them. But it's day by day. You collect people, you build relationships with them, you care for them because you never know who will invite you where. Sometimes you think, I don't care, I will never see this person ever again, and you will see how this person will appear in your life and you will actually need him. So don't be a bitch. Most of the times it works against you. I already said it before, but I'm gonna give you the most important advice, literally. Stop looking at every man you meet romantically. Stop looking at them as they are your potential boyfriends. Like, stop judging them based on that criteria. It's gonna make your life so much easier. When you meet a man or a woman, doesn't matter. It's a person. It's just a person. Judge them based on how they are as a person. That will help you to move your focus to build genuine and platonic relationships and connections. Babe, being friends with them and being a good person opens so many doors for you. And you don't need to sleep with men to get things. No woman should ever take her clothes off just because she feels like she owes something to men. I'll give you an example. A few days ago, I went with my best friend. She got invited by her male friend to Zizi's, which is like one of the most private membership clubs in Miami. So we sit in this private room where there's a lot of tables, a lot of people. We had lunch. And then these 3 guys sit in front of me. They literally look at me and at her like they want to start talking to us. So eventually we started talking. They were like, where are you from? What are you doing? This and that. They were very respectful. We exchanged numbers. And now this new friend of mine, a very, very powerful man, is inviting me to an opening of another restaurant in Miami. So you see how it works? You get invited somewhere where you meet someone, and that someone is probably going to invite you somewhere else. And today I'm going to be open. I'm going to be talking to so many people. I'm going to be smiling, and I will make 10 new friends. But how do you get to all